Hi, I'm Jaylen Palmer, and this is the Step Up Podcast.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Step Up Podcast. It's your host, Nelly. Got home team Allie with me.
What's
Got
going
a special
on?
guest from the city,
Yo.
Jaylen Palmer from the Mets.
So thank you guys for having me.
No, thank you for
Appreciate
being
it.
here. So,
Are you nervous?
A little bit, I'll be honest. A little bit.
You're a pro guy. Tighten up. Let's get her
Yeah.
done.
You got it.
Let's get her done right here.
We're happy
So-
you're here.
Jaylen, talk to me. Where you from?
I'm from Canarsie, Brooklyn.
Canarsie, Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about growing up in Brooklyn.
I mean, it was tough, but it's nothing a New Yorker can't go through, I feel like. So it wasn't that bad to me personally.
Yeah.
When you say tough, speaking as someone who's not from here, what's something like you've encountered or that comes to your mind when you say tough that like
I mean,
someone wouldn't think of?
I guess the weather, people could say like New Yorkers are kind of bad people to each other, I guess. So I guess the interactions with other human beings, I guess, can be kind of weird. But for the most part, I mean, I guess that's pretty much it.
How do you think it benefited you?
I mean, definitely made me the man I am today. So kind of thankful I kind of went through that process.
Yeah.
But no place like New York.
Tell me, did you play travel ball?
I did a little
Tell me the
bit.
travel ball circuit you were in.
I mean, my travel ball experience wasn't the greatest. I was kind of very local because obviously the exposure wasn't really. I was a late bloomer growing
Okay.
up, so everything happened kind of late into my high school career. I guess pro ball circuit. I guess so. Everything I did was kind of pretty much local.
Like you weren't always 6'4".
Nah, I was small as hell. Oh, can I curse on this? Or no?
Mm.
But I was small back then.
Yeah.
That wasn't the frame I am now.
You were smaller than what? Like I don't get it.
Like I was like maybe in the five.
Oh no way! Cut it
Yeah,
out. This
no.
man did steroids. We gotta figure
No,
this
chill.
out.
I didn't get my growth spurt to maybe junior year,
Okay.
summer of junior year.
Wow.
That's kind of
You started shout out right there. That
Pretty
is a
much,
late
yeah.
bloomer. Dang.
Did you position change at all when the height came?
I was always shortstop
Mm-hmm.
growing up. I didn't really change until obviously I got to pro ball,
Pro ball.
and added the outfield into the game. But for the most part, I was always in the infield.
Talk to me. So, what high school did you go to?
I went to Holy Cross High School in
Holy
Flushing,
Cross
Queens.
High School.
Yeah.
Nice. How was that?
It was good. It was probably the best 4 years of my life, honestly. That's all I really have. I didn't
Mhm.
really go to college, went straight out of high school. So pretty much all I have
Wow.
to my resume, I guess.
Talk to me about draft day.
Draft day was was a blessing for sure. I was always told like, yeah, you're gonna be drafted this round, that round. So I didn't really pay attention to the draft because you never know what can actually happen.
Mhm.
So I was on a game with the homies, just playing Fortnite and stuff, and then next thing you know, like my phone was blowing up. I'm like, yo, on my phone, like I answered the phone. He was like, oh yeah, like you just got drafted by the New York Mets, and I just screamed like, Ma, like I'm a pro. And then she just started crying, and my dad started
Aw.
crying, and yeah, it was a surreal moment. But
I mean, it's
definitely-
got to be crazy too. A New York kid going to the Mets.
yeah, it's definitely. I didn't know that was gonna happen, so thank God.
It's insane. Did you ever have it in your mind, like what was going through your head with college at that point before draft day?
I was actually gonna go to college. That was my plan at least. But once we found a New York team drafted me, like
Mhm.
that's unheard of. So like, gotta take the opportunity while I
God
have
works
it.
in mysterious ways,
Yeah,
right? You
for
gotta go
sure.
take that one.
For sure.
That's awesome. First day being a pro. Tell me about it. Suit up.
It was just hot as hell in Florida, like 95, cooking in the sun.
Was
Almost-
it what you thought it would be?
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't have any experience. I didn't talk to any pro guy. Like during my time, it wasn't many pro guys in affiliate ball.
Mhm.
So like I just was in it for the ride, just going where life takes me. Really,
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me about your season, man. You did good.
this year it was definitely a good season for me.
Yeah.
Definitely a solid season.
A really good season. Enough from what I heard when you heard you ring
Yeah.
bells. So.
For sure, appreciate you. But I just think my hitting coach down there, Darren Everson, like he kind of like put me in the right direction where I should be, where my swinging at, and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So I credit him a lot for this season, my success for this season.
Would you say pro coaching is a different level of communication? What's different than coming to like high school coaches or travel ball coach in your sense?
I mean, to a certain degree, yeah, I guess. But pro ball, I feel like it's more like individualized. Like everyone has their own swings. Everyone is built different. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of just like getting to the main core of what you do well and what you should be doing.
Yeah.
So I guess that's probably the biggest.
Okay.
Something different can kind of work different for different
Yeah.
people, I guess. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
So, Jay, you out here, New York, working out now with Josh and all these guys. How does that feel? You got a bunch of pro guys around you coming in. I walked in and there's a bunch of y'all now.
Yeah,
You
for
said you
sure.
went from knowing none.
Yeah, I went from knowing none to knowing a few guys now, but it's always good having those good role models like Josh, Richie. Obviously, he's down here. Quaz. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a few more, but just to be able to just learn from those guys because obviously they're at the highest level. Obviously, the big leagues is what I'm trying to become, a big league baseball player. So they just have nothing but knowledge and I just like to learn, like to ask questions. Just try to improve as much as I can as a baseball player. Just hopefully I can be, God willing, I can be a big baseball player.
Hey, I mean, I think you can.
Thank you.
Your work ethic's out here. Tell me about it. I see you in the morning, 8 a.m. out there in 30-degree weather.
And if I be honest, that's new. That's new. I'm usually later in the day, but obviously Josh back in town, so he's calling my phone every single minute, like, yo, pull up. So when I get some good work where I can.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're at turn 2 right now. What was training like when you were growing up out here? Like,
well, when I first turn 2, obviously shout out CJ. When I first met CJ, I was probably like, I would say maybe like 10, 11. Through a good friend named Elvin, he put me into contact with CJ, and ever since then, been with CJ every day. For the most part, he helped me throughout my career. Obviously, got me stronger, got me the things that I need to work on, and I thank him a lot. It's kind of like an uncle to me. Now he got kids now, Sky and Juju. Shout out Sky and Juju. They call me Uncle Jay and stuff like that. But it's good to just see that CJ always believed in me and the fact that we can just grow together. And now, obviously, what Turn 2 Fitness has turned into now for these kids in New York City, we're going in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Like.
It's a family. It's a family environment.
Over here.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Tell me about the goals now. What is the next steps?
For me, I mean, obviously, big leagues is the obviously main goal. But honestly, I'm cooling right now. Just going where life takes me. Just taking one step at a time. I'm not trying to overrush anything. Just go at my pace. Not trying to just do too much.
Well, that's awesome.
Important for sure.
For sure. Anything you could give to these youth, the kids out here?
Just
especially on your side.
Me personally, something that I was told, like, just understand that we all have goals and aspiration that we're trying to like obtain, but just understand that to get that, it takes a plan and it takes you have a process, and you just have to if you just take each day and just attack your plan, like everything will just slowly just kind of just
fall into place.
Like slow motion is better than no motion. It's pretty much the best saying for that. So just understand that everything just takes time.
Yeah.
Like shit don't happen. Oh, excuse me.
You good?
Stuff don't happen overnight. So just understand that it's gonna take some time. And some may be faster than others, but
No, that's huge. The pace of things. I've been saying recently, dream bigger, but act more precisely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's day by day.
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
That's awesome right there.
Thank you.
Well, man, I really appreciate you taking time out of your day, sliding through. Obviously, you had a long day working out.
I had a very long day
today.
I had a very
and now
long
you're
day.
here hanging out.
Of course.
You sure that's all you want to tell everybody out there? Anything else?
Just another thing, honestly, just be more positive. Like life is stressful enough. Like, bro, everyone goes through their own battles, but I feel like the more you stay positive, like the little things will obviously outgrow itself, So
Peak life.
yeah.
Peak life.
I have like a random question, but I really want to know like what you're like listening to, what kind of music you get in your car and you're like.
I mean, so I'm more of like an old soul. So I like one song in particular. It's by Sean Paul. I'm Still in Love with You, I think it's the name. Yeah, Sean Paul.
You're romantic.
Sean Paul. That's when I was in high school.
I'm an old soul. I'm an old soul for real. So I just be chilling.
I
That's
love it.
great. I haven't heard Sean Paul's name.
You probably wasn't even expecting that.
What?
Can we like play the song?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you showing up here, man.
For sure.
Shout out
Thank
to
you guys for having me,
CJ.
for real.
Shout out to the Mets making your dream come
For
true.
sure, sure.
You know, that's awesome. A kid from the city to go up there and play for the city. That's
Appreciate
pretty
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is the Step Up Podcast. This is your
Yeah.
host, Nelly. I got home team.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Yeah.